Today I decided that I would add to the series the secrets to getting hired for social workers, because I'm going to share my trick that I use that has gotten me the jobs that I've really been wanting. If you have never been in an interview before, one of the first things that happens is your interviewer will bring you into a panel. I've always been interviewed by a panel. It's 1 or 2, sometimes 3 or 4 people that are sitting at a round table, and then you're brought in, and realize that everyone is a little nervous. So one of the common courtesies that the interviewers will say is, tell us a little bit about yourself. This is the key to building confidence. I'm going to show you how to write it down, and I'm going to share my tell you about it you here in the video as well as an example. Here are 5 things that you would want to include in this brief 2-minute tell me about yourself. Number 1 is a brief introduction. Number 2 is your key accomplishments, your credentials, your education, your career start. Number 3 is the key strengths demonstrated by these accomplishments. This is going to be your career progress, your growth, most recent accomplishments. Number 4, the importance of these strengths and accomplishments to your prospective employer. And lastly, where and how you see yourself developing in the position for which you are applying. This should be tempered with the right amount of modesty. By working on this statement, you will get a clear focus as to what skills you have and what you would like to do with them. The better you know it, the better you will be able to articulate it to others, and the more self-confident you will sound. Once you have this 2-minute tell me about yourself down, you can use it at interviews, when you meet people at workshops and conferences and career fairs. If you have ever heard of an elevator speech, this is it. So let me give you an example so you can hear a 2-minute tell me about yourself drill.
Hi, Lauren.
Hi, hello.
Come on in, please.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. Have a seat. Let's start off this interview by having you tell us a little something about yourself.
Okay, sure. Well, my name is Lauren Gutierrez. I graduated from the University of Texas at Austin with my bachelor's and my master's. And right after that, I got a job as a foster care counselor in Kentucky and moved right back to San Antonio, where I'm from. I worked at a school district for a little while, and most recently I was working at juvenile probation. I provided counseling, long-term individual, family, and group counseling to adolescent males between the ages of 13 and 18 that were suffering from addiction issues. So that experience has prepared me greatly to work with students of all populations. I'm really excited to interview today because I realize that this district serves a predominantly low economic community, which is what I'm from. I graduated from a very high-risk school district, and I just really want to prepare the students, the families, to reach their full potential. That's one of my goals, so I'm really excited to be here. Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much for sharing.
I know that if you personally write your script and you practice it and you have it memorized, that once you get into the interview, your confidence is going to shine through because you're going to be ready for that very first question. It's going to leave the panel or the interviewer quite shocked because you're going to come off so confident. You're going to already have told them some of the key pieces to who you are that they're likely not going to know what to ask next. You really shift the power dynamic in the room back to yourself. So you're shining like a bright star, and all of a sudden they're shuffling through papers, wondering what to ask you. So you are naturally feeling that confidence, feeling that buzz, and ready to answer anything else that comes at you. If you have any other questions or any other secrets, or if you've heard any other cool ways to add to this Tell Me About You scripted speech, please drop them down below so we can continue to support other social workers. And as always, I'm wishing you social work success. Until next time. Bye-bye, guys.